Welcome back. Today, I wanted to bring you my top 10 work-friendly snacks to have around, whether it's in my lunch bag or in my desk drawer at work or in my mini fridge. I thought that these would be really helpful if you're trying to figure out how to sneak in more protein. These are all high protein snacks. They're easy to grab. They're quick to eat. Most of them, the servings are between $1 to $3 per serving. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, if you're here for the first time, my name is Grace. If you're not, hi, it's good to see you again. Thank you for all the support on the last video. If you haven't already, make sure you go back. It really helps me out if you watch the videos, if you give me a like, and if you leave me a comment. Okay, in no specific order, but let's go ahead and start with the savory. One high protein snack that I recommend is these Quest protein chips. They are about $2.30 per serving. They sell the bag of 4 at Target, and they have great variety. They have flavors like loaded taco, nacho cheese, pizza. This one is buffalo ranch. And each of these bags actually brings 19 grams of protein, okay, 140 calories. So if you want a savory, high protein snack, these are popular in the GLP-1 world, in the low carb world, in the keto world. So make sure to give those a try. Now, another high protein snack that I think actually has, it's probably the second highest high protein snack that I have here are these these Premier protein shakes. They are about $2 per serving, quick sips. So if you're in between meetings or in between phone calls, or, you're grading or, kind of winding down the day, or maybe even couldn't grab lunch, didn't have time for lunch. These are a great alternative. They have tons and tons of flavor. And these are going to give you 30 grams of protein for 160 calories. You cannot beat that. Another awesome high protein snack that has a ton of variety are going to be your Greek yogurts. And you can either eat them or you can sip them. All right. Now, if you're not a fan of any of these, the world is your oyster. Go to the supermarket and you're going to see so many flavors and different options. But here are some of the popular ones. The Too Good are low calorie, and they are about 11 to 12 grams per serving. This Oikos s'mores, if you like, to build in your yogurt, have something that has a little bite, 11 grams of protein. And then if you are just a classic fan, good old Faye yogurt, Greek yogurt with some honey for 12 grams of protein. Now, again, if you're busy, you're working, you don't have time. I don't have time to eat, Grace. Where do I have the time? Where do I find the time? Then just chug your snacks, right? These Chobani Greek yogurt drinks are these Greek yogurt? Yeah, they are Greek yogurt. I had to verify. Are super high in protein, 20 grams of protein for this 10-ounce shake. They have lots of flavor, strawberry, banana. This one is cookies and cream. I've seen mango and pineapple. I've seen cheesecake. Really it's whatever floats your boat, you're going to find it. So great high protein snack. Another high protein snack that you can have easy on the go, just toss it in your lunch bag, is string cheese. I have Paw Patrol because, I have little kids. So of course, everything in my pantry or refrigerator has to have like kid theme. What I love about string cheese is that it's affordable. I want to say that the string cheese is under $1 per serving. Now, if you want to have 2, you pack in 12 grams of protein for 160 calories. You could have 1 in the morning for a snack and 1 in the afternoon snack. And right here, you're packing in your 12 grams of protein. All right, another popular high protein snack that you can have to hydrate and fuel is going to be clear proteins. This particular one that I have is the Seek brand. I know Quest makes its own. I know Premier Protein makes its own, and I'm sure there's other companies and brands that have their own. This particular one, this watermelon Seek, tastes just like a Jolly Rancher. It is 22 grams of protein for 1 serving, and 1 serving has 100 calories. This is a little pricey. This whole can with 15 servings cost me $35 at Target. So it's probably the priciest thing that I have here, but If you are on the go, you need to grab something fast and you want something that's going to give you the protein, keep you full and hydrate you, I know clear protein is a popular choice. All right, the next one is going to be our famous cottage cheese. If you're keto, if you're low carb, if you're GLP-1, I know that you're probably eating cottage cheese. I know it's controversial because a lot of people don't like the texture of it. You know, don't hate me. I'm just sharing the top snacks that I depend on. You know, as a busy teacher, these are things that I can put in my mini fridge. Half a cup of this is going to get you 14 grams of protein for only 80 calories. If you want to make it savory, you can drizzle a little hot honey. If you want to make it sweet, you can sprinkle a little cinnamon. And I mean, it just, you know, it gives you the protein that you need to just kind of keep going with the day. Another high protein snack that you can have in your lunch bag, or you could prepare this in the morning. It's very easy. I buy this bag of frozen edamame. You heat it up in the microwave for a few minutes. If you leave it out on the counter, let it cool down, you could pop that in a Ziploc bag, and there you go. You have your snack for you to grab whenever you're feeling the urge to eat or the craving. A half a cup of these are going to get you 9 grams of protein for less than 100 calories. This is about $1 per serving. So really a wonderful deal here. Easy microwave protein pack snack. All right. Classics. If you're a fan of the classics, your good old eggs, you can prep these in advance and pop them in your lunch bag or leave them. If you cook, you know, if you hard boiled 12 of them, and you just put them in a Ziploc bag and leave them in your mini fridge at work. If you pop in one of these eggs, 6 grams of protein. If you want to do 2 of them, 160 calories for 12 grams of protein. It is filling. We all know that eggs are super fuel for the body. So there you go if you want to do that. All right, our next high protein snack, tuna, canned tuna. Now this one might be a little bit of a splurge because this one is about $2.80 per can. I did show you guys this in the previous video. This is the brand called Safe Catch. It is, every single tuna can is tested for mercury, and it's also really high in protein. 43 grams of protein per can. We discovered the conspiracy with these is that they actually have a little bit more higher serving size because they use less preservatives and fillers and things like that. So that's why you're packing in more protein. 43 grams of protein. You get hungry, you have a craving, you know, you could feel yourself reaching for the candy jar like I do at work. You have this instead and you're having 43 grams of protein. I mean, like that's wild. 110 calories per can. It is your no cook snack hero or even lunch. These are a little bit more pricey, like I said, about $2.80 per can. I found these at Costco. I'm not sure I've seen these at my regular supermarket, but a really great high protein snack. This is the highest protein snack that I have here. Now, I didn't want to leave without giving you something sweet and new and exciting. I just found these at Walmart, the Build Puff Peanut Butter Cup protein bars. This was about $9 for the box. So each of these Build protein puff bars are going to be, you know, $2, $2.50 per bar. There are so many flavors: coconut, brownie, cookie dough. They satisfy your sweet tooth. They're the easiest chocolate fix. About 140 to 150 calories per bar, anywhere between 17 to 18 grams of protein per bar. So this one is brand new, peanut butter cup. I am expecting this to taste like a Reese's, and I thought, let me try it with you guys. I just found it. I had the cookie dough in my cart because that is my favorite one, but I saw this and I thought I have to give this a try. So if you don't like chewing sounds, you can fast forward. Don't forget to leave me a comment today. Tell me, which of these snacks do you absolutely love to have, or which high protein snack do you love that I did not mention? Leave me a comment. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. All right, let's give this a try. Cheers. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I kid you not. Smells delicious. It tastes like a Reese's bar, a Reese's cup. That's delicious. Thanks, guys, for being here. I appreciate you. Bye. Have a good week.